To turn now to one of the most prominent women here in Saudi Arabia, Princess Al-Faisal, and she is something else. She has been at the forefront when it comes to women's rights and especially when education and philanthropy in this country. And so earlier this morning we had a candid conversation about the limitations on Saudi women. Your Royal Highness, it is a privilege. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Well, I'm very happy to be on your program and to meet you. Please convey my respects to Ms. Sawyer.
I will do that. I will tell her. She'll be thrilled. She'll be absolutely thrilled. Traveling with the First Lady, Laura Bush,
yes.
And we stopped at a local hospital and seeing the mammography machinery, that there seems to be a movement up front to bring about change, to help women when it comes to breast cancer here in Saudi Arabia. Do you feel that way?
Yes, it is. It's very important because it's the #1 killer of women in Saudi. Our problem mainly is not that the women don't know about it. They're just too shy either to do the examination or too scared to find out that they do have cancer. So they delay their visits, and by the time they do their checkups, it's too late. An early checkup saves you.
Having Mrs. Bush here, meeting with your king, does it make a bigger conversation about women's rights here? I know that you made headlines all across the world when you talked about driving for
yes.
Saudi women. You remember
At the time I was being a little sarcastic, to tell you the truth, because some people look at us as being uncivilized because the woman does not drive. For driving and other areas, it's more of customs than religion. Mm-hmm. And this is something that little by little will change.
Is that
without, what I would like is to have the change, but without losing our traditions and our beliefs.
This is your country, your customs, your traditions.
Yes.
We have our values in that. When we see a woman who is one of the leading contenders to be President of the United States.
Wonderful. You have other Islamic countries who have women who have been presidents before the United States. Religion has nothing to do with it.
So what do you think, Your Royal Highness, is the biggest misconception that the West has about Saudi women? What don't we understand? What don't we get?
Just because we are covered means that we don't know anything. It's not true. It doesn't blind us. It doesn't stop us from working. It doesn't stop our brains. We manage. This is our way of dress, to keep the pride of the woman to herself. She should keep her dignity.
You have certainly kept yours and represented your country very well.
Thank you.
Your Royal Highness, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Certainly appreciate it.
Lovely.
And I'll make sure that Miss Sawyer
please
gets your message.
And why don't you both come another time here?
We'll come together.
And we'll show you the women of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, what we call ladies' night out?
Ladies' night out, ladies' day out, whatever you wish.
You see there, Diane? Can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere without people mentioning you, so we'll have to come back together. So much that she is proud about, but still knowing that there are changes about, and so we'll look at that in future reports. But I have to tell you, you do see changes happening here. I want to show you something else. It just represents the changes here. It's a music video. It's the first all-Saudi music video. It's called You Only Have God to Count On. It features a Saudi woman, which is a rarity, and tells the story of a man whose life only gets better when he returns to the path of Islam. And also, one more thing, MTV Arabia premieres next month, and Diane, heading up the programming for it, is a Saudi woman. So that also tells you about the changes that are happening. But there's still great tradition here, and that's why I remain in an abaya, as you see here. And I have to tell you, because I'm here at the hotel, I was told that I did not have to wear it all the time. But I'm about to go shopping, because we got to head home to New York. So I'm going to head shopping, so I will keep this on because of the traditions and customs here. So I'll still have it on as I go shopping, and we'll see you soon in New York, Diane.
Okay, come home safely, and thank you for the princess. And that would have been ladies' night in, I believe, in Saudi Arabia instead of out.
Yes,
Okay, fly safely.